Wow. I think I'll start first and then I'll pass to you guys.
Yeah.
So, what we want to talk about in this video is very simple because tomorrow we'll be heading back to Osaka and then we're visiting Kyoto, Nara. So, it's city. We are no longer in the nature. Today was the last day. Today we ride from Onamichi to the seven great islands of Japan. Then we reach to Imabari. And I think I'll save my part for the last because this is something that two of my close friends were to first time experience this entire new thing. They never been to Japan. They never been so far away from home. And yeah, I think let's start by we start by maybe our top three food. Okay, for the whole trip at the present moment. Okay, we start by Stephanie. Stephanie, you can go first. Your top three basically.
Okay, number 3 would be the tonkatsu that we had.
Oh, Katsuri in Kumamoto.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be one of the top 3.
Okay,
And
okay.
then Miyazaki beef, definitely.
That's second. Miyazaki is second.
No, Miyazaki beef has to be 1.
Okay, so number 2
Yeah,
is
1. Number 2 is the tonkatsu.
okay.
Sorry, I'm jumbled up because
Okay.
I just
Okay,
half asleep.
First
Yes.
is the Miyazaki beef.
First is Miyazaki beef.
Second is the tonkatsu. Which
Second is the
in
tonkatsu.
Kumamoto.
Correct,
And
correct. Third one would be the. Remember we had the katsu curry
Oh,
at
the-
Waka yesterday?
Was it yesterday? The curry.
Curry was yesterday, you know. We were in Waka this morning, ma. We left Waka this morning, remember?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we were at Karibu
That one.
last
Oh,
night.
Okay, you like that one more than the Aso one.
Yeah.
Honestly, yes.
Okay.
For some
Okay.
reason, it hits
Different.
because like maybe because it's like a home cooked meal. Yeah,
okay,
you know
okay.
you can never go wrong with home cooked meal. So yeah,
Okay.
that's my top 3.
All right.
Oh, top 3. It's actually a very tough decisions to make, guys. When you make decisions in life. But everyone's number 1 has been the Wagyu beef, and yeah, so it's my number 1. But I would give okay, my second is yakiniku at the best yakiniku at what was the island in Kagoshima yakiniku?
Which one? And what do we
The
eat?
yakiniku, the first yakiniku you brought us to.
Oh,
the
you
eel.
mean- Oh, the unagi.
Unagi, not yakiniku. I'm sorry, my bad. Unagi.
Unagi. In Kagoshima.
Unagi. Yeah, and
Kagoshima.
unagi will be in the same spot as the wagyu for me. So 2 food will be in the number 1 spot for me. And second was the Fukuoka ramen.
Oh, the Sukemen.
Sukimen, suggested by our
Atsushi.
friend Atsushi. Shout out, bro.
Shout out.
Third would be the chicken we had today.
Oh, the one that just now we had.
No, sorry, I take it back. The katsu curry by the Spice Walks.
Aso, the guy with the respect, right?
Yeah, Spice Walks. Because that's the first time in Japan we ordered the food twice.
Yeah. All right. I think it's a definite answer. Number 1 has to be Miyazaki beef. It's the best. Second will be Kagoshima unagi. Shit. My third is gonna be very, very difficult for me. Shit.
The ramen was too good, bro. You gotta go with the ramen.
I don't know whether to go with the ramen. I go with the curry at the same
Which
time.
one hits you harder?
Okay, I'll give it to the Sukemen.
Sukemen,
It's
right? Yeah.
Fukuoka Sukemen
Sukemen
Asushi.
was too good, guys.
That was the
We
best.
can only order it once. We couldn't go for a second time.
Okay, now comes the second question. Which place, your top 3 place in all the nature you have seen so far in the region of Kyushu will be your top 3? So since we start with Steph already, we're gonna start with Kamal. Kamal, the floor is yours.
Okay, top 3. I already know what's my number 1 spot. It's Aso. The Mount Iboshi in Aso. Was
The one that you hiked and you suffered.
Yeah, I hiked, I suffered. These bastards were laughing at me, but in a way, it was worth it, guys. The view, phenomenal. Second would be the waterfalls, I would say.
Which waterfalls?
Is it Ibutsuki? No, second is the sunset at Ibutsuki. Yeah.
Second. Cape Nagasaki Bana.
Cape Nagasaki Bana. Yeah, that was
The southern region of the age.
Yep, the most southern region. That you can only have that feeling, that kind of feeling when you are there. I cannot describe it in words. It's unbelievable, and it will remain special in my heart. And the third would be stuff. Udo.
Udo Jingu.
Udo Jingu.
Waterfall there though, bruh.
Sorry, the I meant the ocean.
The
My bad.
ocean.
The ocean.
He got it wrong.
Half asleep, bro.
So-
Sorry.
Number 1.
Mount also.
Number 2.
Ibutsuki. Number 3.
Udo Jingu.
Udo Jingu.
Okay.
Beautiful places.
This is our top 3. Okay.
Top 3, bro.
Okay.
I'm a sucker for night scenes.
Okay.
I'm a sucker for moon. Okay.
Okay.
So by right, I would love to put this as my number 1, but I have to be fair to the day sceneries as well. So I would definitely say Cape Nagasaki Bana would be my number
First,
1.
the sunset.
The sunset is phenomenal because we were sitting at the south side of the rocky
the edge,
and watching the tides roll in so close to us, right?
That's your number 1.
That's my number 1.
Okay.
My number 2 would definitely be Aso.
Mount Aso. Ebushi.
Yes,
Okay.
because I always thought my stamina is shit.
Yeah. But you made it.
I made it to the
You
top,
made it to the top. Yeah.
which is just wow. And it's about like an hour hike.
Yeah.
Yeah, an hour
almost
plus.
an hour.
Yeah, and it was like 4,000
Yeah.
4,000 feet
Up,
elevation. Yeah. My third would definitely be Waka,
The moon.
the moon.
The night
Yes,
view,
the night
view.
it has to be the one.
Okay.
So this is me being fair to the day sceneries because I really, really am a sucker for moon. So yeah.
Okay. All right. My top 3 is as you guys know, I didn't like. There's few places I've been and some of the places I've never been, but my number 1, still to this day, is gonna be Mount Aso. I did not climb all the way up last year, but this year I made it all the way to the top. That line where you see the entire plains and horizon, mad. Just
next to active volcano.
yeah. It's just mad. That view right there is just different level because I reached to half and this year I reached all the way to the top. And now my second would be Cape Nagasaki Bana, the sunset, the Ibutsuki sunset. That's the second one. Okay, my third, I have to say this. It's gonna be a surprise. Okay. I have to say the moonlight lah. Yesterday's moonlight lah. In Onamichi. That's the first time I've seen such a beautiful moon, like so bright, so full, hitting the waters and the and
It was surreal.
it's something that I've never seen before, and there's plenty of stars. So I think that's the craziest scene I've seen so far. This is my top 3. Now for the final question, since we're heading back to the city, we'll start with Steph, Kamal, and then me. Okay. Now, what do you think about this entire journey and this adventure so far, this whole trip?
Like the whole plan when we were planning it out, right? Like months, a year before this, right? I was like thinking, okay, shouldn't be this hectic. Shouldn't be that hectic, right? For sure, you know. And then I was like thinking, wow, Aaron planned the trip so detailed. I'm like, I wouldn't die, right? That was my first concern. What if I ping sun halfway? But actually, like going into like day 1, day 2, day 3, it was pretty chill. There's a lot of room to breathe and like a lot of free time for us to walk around.
you
Although
love to drive.
yeah,
You love to drive
I love to drive. So I actually drove
a lot.
all the days.
Thank you for that. Shout out
And
She wanted to drive. I forced to drive, but she enjoys. So we're gonna chill back, lay back.
yeah, my bad.
But she loves the scenery.
Yeah, I can't drive at night due to my astig. So Aaron takes the night drive. Yeah, but I think to sum it up, for my first experience for Japan, it's been amazing. It's been just wow. Just wow.
Just wow.
Just wow.
That's a wow way to put it.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't describe. You guys have to really like experience it for yourself in your own pace, in your own time, and your own preferred season, for sure, to really understand how we
Went through it,
experience
yeah.
it. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, wow.
Nice.
Alright, over to Kamal. Fun fact, Kamal has never traveled with friends and never traveled this far as well. Me and Steph has traveled with friends before, overseas before, but this is the very first time Kamal went abroad so far with friends. So yeah, over to you,
Yeah.
Kamal.
So like you said, it's my first trip with my friends. Coming to Japan, I had a certain level of expectations, but let's say my expectation was here, but it's what, day 11 today?
Yeah, day
Day 11, and going back the 11 days, my expectations went beyond. Whatever I've experienced in the past 11 days, every day was just magical. Scene after scene after scenery after scenery. It was truly tremendous feeling, and like she said, you can never experience it. I can never describe our experience actually. So you can only experience it when you are there. Especially the sunset, which was in my top 3. Aaron told me this. You have never seen me before like that. Just enjoying the view, just me in the moment for like nearly 5-10 minutes. I was just silent, just with nature, just looking at the sunset and just being in my own mind. So to sum it up, to say Japan has been magical to me, and a lot of things I've never experienced or seen before in my life, I got to do it here. I never knew I could cycle 92 kilometers in 2 days. Yeah. So when we reached the at the end of the cycling destination, it was such a huge
Relief, right?
relief and
An
achievement.
achievement,
Throughout
yeah.
that 2 days of cycling, we saw so many beautiful things along the way. Only we can't really say it was so many things we saw. And along these 11 days, we met really, really good people. Shout out to the 2 friends we made, Atsushi and Atsuya. Atsushi recommended my top 2 Sukimen.
Sukeman, yeah.
And Atsuya was our b-boy friend, also a great guy. Hope if you're watching this video, hope you do well in your b-boy journey, bro. Shout out to you. And yeah, Japan has nothing short but amazing, guys. Full of positive vibes everywhere. People are nice, the scenery, the food. I mean, those who don't eat the beef, unlucky lah.
True.
But guys, if I were to recommend Japan to anyone, I would say, please put Tokyo as your last place to visit.
Yes.
Don't think Japan, Tokyo. No. Japan is all, mainly the best parts of Japan is probably, which is all outside Tokyo, like Kyushu, Kabushima, Fukuoka, all these places.
Yes.
But then again, people have their own preference.
Yeah. I'm not telling do not go Tokyo.
But if
But
you get the
if you
option,
have the option to visit all these places that we visited, trust
By
me,
all
it will
means.
change your life. It will
Yeah.
change your life. Japan is a eye opener for me. Many things I've never experienced, I've seen it, and it's such an amazing feeling. Japan. If I were to describe Japan, Over to you.
Wow. Damn. I think this whole trip was a blessing. I think it's a really, really blissful journey so far. The entire adventure. There's a lot of places that I didn't able to visit and never able to see last year. But I came back with 2 of my closest friends. One I know since like over 20 years ago. One is more like 15 years ago. So I think it's so important to travel with the right people, and this is super crucial to share. I think the most beautiful part of this entire journey is to share this very pinnacle moment with the closest people that is very dear to your life. To be able to experience those moments with your loved ones is completely different. And it's not just about moments. We learn, we met a lot of good people around. We're able to see different things, and I'm telling you, we are very blessed that we are alive. We are able to breathe, and we are able to do this together. Of course, there will be struggle, it took some time to save up money to do this, but not an ounce of money has been wasted in this trip. That's what I can say. Everything was perfectly worth it. To be able to think that we traverse so many thousands and thousands of miles within 11 days is just crazy. To think that we have went through forests, we have went through mountains, rivers, lakes, caves, the seas, the islands.
Thankfully, no storm.
Yeah, thankfully, and the weather was immaculate. God was really, really like protecting us and watching us. So shout out to God right there. And yeah, I think this journey, I personally want to dedicate to the people that has already passed away. That's for me. I want this moment to be celebrated in a way that it's filled with love, filled with different experiences. Because if you do not like go out there and see, you don't know how beautiful the world is. And you could do it for yourself, you know, like you could do it based on you. You can actually do it for a celebration moment of what you want to achieve in life as well. Because I'm so proud of two of them to be able to hike Mount Iboshi, which is 4,600 feet up in the air, and to cycle through the 7 great islands of Japan in Shimanami Kaido, which is 92 kilometers in 2 days. And for my two best friends to do that with this crazy adventure with me, it's absolutely, I'm proud of them. And we're going back to the city after this. As much as I don't want this to end, we know that good things must come to an end. But for me, I have a personal goal whereby in 2 years' time, in 2027, I will want to conquer the north. Since we have done the southern region, I will want to do this again on the north. It will be a different adventure. But yes, if you guys are watching this entire video, this is a memory of 3 of us traveling across the fire peaks of Sakurajima, okay, to the southern region of Ibutsuki, to the coastal Nichiren right of the region of seas, the blue waters of Udo Ujingu and Aoshima, for the forests that we cut through in Kumamoto, Sekino Falls, through the mountains of Aso, through the Yanagawa canals that we conversed through on a tiny little boat, and then through the city lights of Fukuoka, where ramen's is one of the best. And now we are in Hiroshima, Onomichi, cycle all the way to Imabari, and tomorrow we'll be heading back to the city lights of Osaka, Kyoto, and Nara. And then, as much as I don't like to say this, we'll be back in Malaysia. So, see you guys.
Peace out.
Bye bye.
激しい雨の向こうかかる虹を見たたやすい答えは嘘だと知るだろうでかい声なんかに負けないと誓ってあなた一人に分かってほしい明日夢のような時間くれたあなた私はどう見えてるの